Hi, hello, welcome back to another new video time. Today we are going to be expanding the sugarcane farm that the last video was about, because I need to get this done, and why not record myself going through at least a little bit of this pain while I do it. I usually do like menial tasks and then talk about a certain topic, and the topic for today is plugins and coding. As of recently, in the 4 or 5 day gap between this video and the previous one, I have gotten into coding things. And by gotten into coding things, I mean I just spent the entire day making a command. Okay, so this is the story time. This is the story of how I learned to code plugins. Not Okay, that's a vast over-exaggeration. I don't know how to I don't know how to code plugins at all, but I do understand the fundamentals of coding now. And I also understand that Minecraft runs off of Java, not JavaScript. Yes, there is a difference between the two. It's basically how they function in a a lot of other things. Just many a things are different, and it's pain. It was pain realizing that I was learning JavaScript when I should have been learning Java. Granted, I've only been doing this for like 3 days now, and I've made many a strides in those 3 days. Like, I'm genuinely proud of the progress I've made through the thing that is called programming, because usually numbers and me do not mix at all. But I feel like I have like a pretty decent understanding of what I'm doing. Like, I think I could make an actual functioning plugin that might actually work. And that might be a fun thing I can do in the future with like friends and stuff, like making plugins and stuff, because I've seen other YouTubers like, Dream and George and stuff do that. And it looked really cool. Like, it looked like a lot of fun, and it inspired me to do the same, which is kind of epic. Whoopsie daisy, I tried to do something and it failed. But yeah, it's a really fun thing. I'm glad I got into it. I don't think I would have gotten into it any other way. Cause I've dabbled in different type of coding before, like Python and HTML, which, if you don't know, one of them is the one with the two snake icons and the black background, the green text, and the other one's HTML, like what websites run off of. Like, I've dabbled it in the past to like make Discord bots function, and for a comic I was working on, the setting up the comic, it was based off of code. So you'd input the code and like the links to the images and the text and stuff and the size and the font and whatever else you wanted, and then it would appear on the website page as the thing that you needed. And that was how you'd code. That was how you'd make the comic. So I've dabbled in different types of coding before, and I've always had like a slight interest in it. But the new dream craze and whatnot, like, it kind of sent me over the edge of, okay, this is something I want to do, because I realized that I can apply it. Whoops. I can apply it to this place. I can apply it to Minecraft, and I basically live in this game. Which, it sounds sad, but I promise you, it's not as bad as it seems. I love this game. It's very near and dear to my heart. It has been one of the most constant things in my life, and I appreciate it for that. But yeah. I'm coding plugins now. I've made a singular plugin that works. To make a plugin, you have to be able to host a server from your PC, so you can test the plugin out. Well, all the plugins out. So I had to do that, and then I also had to install a program to make the plugins on, which I'm using Eclipse, which is a good program. I've seen a lot of people recommend it for making Java code plugins and whatnot. And hosting a server from my PC, setting it up, not the actual hosting part, that's fine. It's fine. I have a decent PC, but setting it up was a nightmare. And setting Eclipse up was a nightmare, because I kept running into issue after issue after issue after issue, and it was painful. It was so painful. But the reward at the end was getting one step closer and one step closer and one step closer to making a plugin. And by the end of the day, I was able to do it, and it was like the happiness emotions were intense. What are they called? Dolphins? I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure they're called endorphins. It's a bad joke. Bad joke. That's what it is. I kept running into issue after issue, mainly from misspelling things or using the wrong line of code, or just putting something in that wasn't supposed to be there, or using the wrong version of something, or updating Java and then it breaking Eclipse because I don't know why Eclipse only runs on certain versions of Java. It was painful. Coding is a really cool thing because you can basically make nothing into into reality. Like physical reality that you can touch and feel instead of just look at, like a painting. Which I think is probably one of the cooler parts about it, is that you basically make new life. Yeah, no, it has been an experience. Literally, it's what I spent all day doing. Which is why I started recording so late. Granted, I usually record late, but not this late. I'm gonna be up for a hella long time. But, yeah, no. No, I kept running into so many issues. Oh my god. First, it was Java that wouldn't work. First, I broke Eclipse via Java, and I could not figure out how to fix it because I kept running into the same obstacle. Obviously, I was able to get it fixed, thank the gods. So now I have Eclipse that functions. And then, it was getting the server up and running, which took forever. Because I was gonna host it from my PC so that my friends could join. But then I got to a certain point, I was like, you know what, I don't think I'm gonna do this. And I went, never mind. So I didn't do that, and I'm just gonna use it as a test world and do something else to play with my friends. So I'm like, expect recordings of that in the future with the whole plugin rubbish. Cause that stuff is wild and fun, and I have a really cute idea for a plugin to make just a silly thing, not anything that like drastically increases the difficulty of the game. Cause I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not very good at this game. May or may not have been playing it for like a decade, but that doesn't make me good at it. Yeah. Expect plugins in the future once I, get that stuff rolling. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm very excited for it. I'm not even gonna tell anyone what the plugin is until we're like in the world or something. It's gonna be hilarious. But shh, don't tell them that. They definitely don't watch these videos. What? Them watching these videos? No, never. They'll never see it coming. It'll be great. The coding of the plugin though, that was fun because I like coded part of it and then didn't do the rest because I was just being lazy. And then it didn't work, so I went in and I put the rest in, and then it still didn't work, and then I realized that I was using the wrong setting of something, which made the entire plugin not work. Like, I would be able to turn it into a jar file, which is, of how Minecraft reads plugins, that type of file. I was able to turn it into a jar file, and put it in the plugins folder, but after that it just wouldn't work. And I could not figure out why, and I had an idea why, and I was like, bet it's not that, and then it was that, and then I felt smart. Damn it, not again. All of the plugins, the base plugin I was trying to make just function to see if I could get them to function on my PC, all it did was I typed /hello. That's not no. I would type /hello, and then it would respond something like that. That's awesome. They have it here too. I didn't. And then it would respond. It would respond back something like, hello, welcome to the server. That was the entire point of the thing, just to test out if I could get plugins to work and, figure out the basics of how they function. And then I wasn't able to do it for hours and hours and hours because I kept running to one thing after another, and it was literal hell. It was not fun. But at the end of the day, I got it, and the success, it was worth it. By the end of the day, it was worth it. That is all I can conclude from this entire experience, that it was worth it, and I'm going to do it again, and no one will ever hear this probably, but I'm going to say thank you to these Minecraft YouTubers that I've been watching and following for giving me that final push into diving headfirst into something that I've always had an interest in, but have never really, looked at past the surface level. God damn it. seriously, I just wanted to like say thanks to them, even though they'll never hear it, and that's fine. But I feel credit is due where credit is due, you know? I needed that final push. And those videos, seeing those amazing things that they could create, that was what did it for me. And I think I'm gonna keep doing this for like a very long time, because it takes what I like about art and it twists it and turns it into something wildly different but equally as amazing. You know, it takes all of the things I adore, like art and now coding, and this game itself. Like this world, this is my life, and I love it. I love it here. I like Minecraft a lot. I've liked it for years and years. It just kind of takes everything and it combines it into one jumbled, chaotic mess, and it's amazing. I'm glad I decided to find this. I'm glad I decided to watch that first video and look up those programs on how to code JavaScript, even though I'm supposed to be coding in Java. And I'm glad I did it, because you can do some really amazing things in this. And it takes effort. It takes effort to learn and it takes effort to do. But it's something that you can learn through experience, and that's something I can really appreciate about just coding in general. And the people that do it. No. I really like it, and I wanted to talk about it and let y'all know what I've been doing for the past couple of days, because it's been a hot minute. Not out of choice, it's been a hot minute, but out of necessity. And then I used that excess time that I had to learn something new, and I'm gonna continue learning that something new, and y'all better bet you bet you're gonna be seeing it in future videos, because it might take me a couple days to make a singular plugin, but I'm still gonna do it, and it's gonna be great. Do I have the skill or the knowledge to do what I'm doing? No. Is that going to stop me? Also no. It's going to be an experience, a very large learning curve, and I think I'm gonna stick with it. So yeah, just thank you to y'all for watching, and thank you to the people who inspired me to do this. All of them. In the past, in the present, just everyone. Because it was one dabbling in it, and then dabbling in it again in a different way, and dabbling in it again in another different way for other people's sake, but not, I don't mean that in a negative sense. I did it out of my own free will for other people's entertainment or enjoyment, and I'm glad that I've done it and will continue to do it, and it's great. But yeah, I think that's where I'm going to cut off the video. I've been talking for a hot minute, and I don't talk this long that much, so my throat hurts again. Which is, it's great, it's wild, it's gonna be hurting for the rest of today. Well, even though it's not really today, it's, I don't know what time it is. It's 1 a.m. The next time y'all see this farm, it'll probably be done. I'll probably have like 5 stories to it, maybe 7. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep expanding it until I just physically am unable to expand it anymore. Because fun fact, before I end off this video, all of this entire farm can make like 1 piece of enchanted sugarcane. I'm not even joking. Like, you may be wondering why this stuff sells for so much on the bazaar. It's because it's so ridiculously difficult to make. But this is what I chose to make, and I'm gonna stick with it. That was a weird pitch to go at. Yeah, this is the end of this video. Thank you all for watching. My endeavors to get rich only grow larger and larger as the days go by. And I've found an interest in something new. That basically sums up the entire video. Expect cool plugin videos in the future, with friendship included, because it's gonna be very funny. They don't even know what I have planned. It's gonna be great. If they even want to join. I might end up doing it by myself if they don't want to join, but I don't know. I'd have to ask them. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you all for watching. Thank you. No, seriously, genuinely, thank you for watching. Thank you for just being there and existing, because you're awesome and existing is cool. And yeah, that's about it. Goodbye! Goodbye!